Hello, it's Easter Friday and we're off doing a wild camp in the hills. We've got about an hour's walk to the spot that we've chosen, which is in a woodland. We're in the Peak District, but I won't say exactly where. I'll check back in when we've got there. Just stopped for a really quick breather on the way before we carry on that away, and we're going to have to go around the bend here and follow a stream into a little woodland. It's not very far. We've come from over in this direction, right round the back there, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day. I feel it's going to go cold tonight though. I think the forecast was for about a low of about 2. But that's why we've got the massive bags actually, because warm weather gear. A destination in sight. So those woodlands there are where we're heading, and the great thing about it is no real path to it, and it doesn't lead anywhere other than sort of cliffs, so there's no through traffic there, so you get it to yourself really, apart from I know it's quite a popular spot for other wild campers, but that's fine. This way, lad. Don't fall in with all the gear for tonight. Well done. Here's our little camp friends. That was me, in case you didn't realise my amazing impression of a sheep. Nobody believes me, right? But here it comes. Harry knows about this, don't you? Right, nobody believes me, but years ago I was out walking with my brother, and I was walking through a field, and with him, this is many, many years ago, he was about Harry's age, and this sheep just turned and looked at me and went, "Your mum," and called my mum. But nobody believes me, but it did. Your mum. And me and Alex both stopped and went, "Did that sheep just call my mum?" And we were like, "Yeah." So anyway, I insulted its lineage back. So we found a campsite down by this little stream. We're going to pitch the tent there. We're going to have a fire here where somebody's already had one before. Got a water source there. It's been raining a lot round recently, so there's plenty of bits of wood, but they're a bit wet, so we're going to split some. So Harry's going to batten some wood now here. That's it, lad, go on. Keep going. Well done. So we're going to split a load of wood like that to get to the dry internal bit of it, and make a little stash for later on. Right, so processing out loads of firewood. Just wanted to show you guys this, and how to get a picture of it properly. It's absolutely brilliant. It's one of the best things I've ever bought for bushcraft. It's I got this on Amazon. It's called the Footprint. It's actually called a hacking knife. Apparently it's for glazes, for removing putty, but it's got a huge spine width, and this is mild steel, but then the edge is hardened steel, and this thing is legend at splitting wood. Now the only problem with it didn't come with a sheath, but I ordered this and I didn't have high hopes for it. I got this, I think, off eBay. It's just called a knife guard or something like that. You can order what size you want it, and I thought, oh, useless, but to throw in your pack, it's amazing, right? It just goes on there. That is not coming off for anybody, you know, but it was like about £3, so that's a brilliant solution. And then just to show it in action, where have I put my batten? Oh, I've lost my batten now. Oh, there it is. So it's absolutely brilliant. You can see what I've already processed with it very, very quickly. Look at that. There's no effort at all, not even a heavy batten. So this is how good it is. It's really, really brilliant. And for an investment of about, I think it was roughly about £12 and £3 or something. I think maybe about 15 or 16 pounds with the guard. You could of course put a sheath on it or whatever. But yeah, that's the make. I highly, highly recommend it. It's one of the best things I've bought for bushcraft in a real long time. The other thing we're trying out today is another, what I got off Amazon. Very, very, I mean, ridiculously lightweight Japanese pull saw. Look, it's not as good as the Laplander, which is probably the best saw I've ever tried, but it's even lighter, folds down even smaller, you know, and it's far from crap, you know, it does work, as you can see. So, you know, it's good, it really is good. And this is off Amazon as well, so that's the brand of that. About, I think it's £16, something like that. Double edged, so you've got two blades to, you know, it can take you a long time to blunt it. Nice wooden scales. Yeah, so we're going to carry on processing firewood for now, and then we're going to pitch our tent here. We've got our rubbish bag over there, because don't leave any rubbish. So we'll check back in later.
Still making some prep for the fire. Dad's doing some feathering over here. Done about this much so far. Wood's a bit hard.
So the tent's up. I've been dying to try this one out for ages. This is the F2, I believe it's a French army tent. Really cool, kind of old army style tent, like the plastic army men it reminds me of. Vented up here. Also vented under here. Really, really lightweight. As you can see, me and Harry will get in there easily. Anyway, what we're going to do though as well is throw a camo tarp over it, so we'll show you that when it's up.
It's the 7th of April and my dad's got a genius move of going into the freezing river. Hopefully he falls in. Oh. That was unfortunate. Stepped in a load of sheep poo on the way here. It's not roasted, it should be freezing. I thought you said roast.
Oh, that's freezing!
There you go.
That's so cold!
No,
Can't stand it for more than about 10 seconds.
this is white ass leg.
Oh, that is really cold. That's actually, you know, stinging cold, you know, when it's that cold, it stings. Oh.
Show the world your feet.
Right guys, I've come up with a game that should be quite funny. So it's basically me and Harry, when I say go, we're both going to put our feet in this water, and the loser is the person that takes his feet out first. I hope you can hear me over the noise of it. So, on your marks, get set, go. Oh, 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 cold. Oh, the burn. Oh, he's bad. Oh, I'm going to wuss out in a minute. Oh, I'm going to wuss out in a minute. Oh, I'm not going before my own son. My head's gone red.
Oh, it's freezing.
Oh, he's so bad. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, man, what's going on? Oh, I'm going to... Oh, no way. I'm sorry. I can't take it. Oh, oh, oh. Harry wins. Oh, the feet. For the winner. Congratulations, Harry. Oh, that is bitter cold. So this is our campsite, where we are. That's Kinder Scout in the background. That's where we camp him. There's Harry. It's a beautiful spot. Well, Harry's found himself on the wrong side of the stream, I suppose you call it. His feet have had it now, he don't want to go in the water anymore. So he's trying to find the rock. It's so cold in there. Don't fall and break your neck though. You're just going to have to go for it. No, just go. You're just going to have to get wet. Stop being a wuss, Harry. Says me, who lost the hold foot competition. It's so loud, this stream, that we have to shout to each other when we're near it. Come on, get on with it. Fall in for my video. Oh, his face. Oh dear. Come on, we've been in streams in January before. It is very, very cold. It's straight off the mountain though, that's Kinder Downfall up there. Well done. So we've finished prepping the fire, so there's our like graduated fire wood pile, and we're gonna sit on here, and we've found a big log and like wedged it in there and there, so that's another seat. And then we're gonna have the fire there with a small reflector, and we're gonna be cooking hopefully some sea bass and some big sausages over the flames later. So, but we're not, it's only at the minute coming up on 3 PM. We're not going to light the fire till about 6. Yeah, and then it goes dark about 8. So I'm on my own at the minute. Harry's gone off exploring up there, because I've been up there before and there's some really nice little waterfalls and stuff, but I didn't want to both go and leave all the sort of expensive gear here unattended. But I've got him on his little walkie-talkie, so I just keep checking in with him every sort of few minutes to make sure that he's okay, and he can tell me that he's fine, so that's working good. It's absolutely so peaceful here, and at the minute it's quite warm, just sat in a t-shirt, but it's actually forecast to go to 2 degrees tonight, you know, in the middle of the night, so that should be interesting. But yeah, we're going to have a little fire for a bit, and then we'll get a fairly early night, I think. We'll be shattered, we've done a lot today. And then in the morning we're going to get up, and the plan is to make some porridge. We're drinking this water from the stream actually, but not as it is, and we're not boiling it. We've got a filter bottle, it's called a water to go bottle. Oh, is that you radioing me, Harry? Over. Oh yeah, it was anyway. I think he said he's coming back. So yeah, we just, to save carrying all the water, we're just filtering it out of there. It's so crystal clear, but I wouldn't risk drinking it without doing that. I think we're going to boil it for our porridge. Anyway, I'll radio Harry and make sure he's okay.
Okay, just made it across. Gone up a little bit, just back there is when I got across. That's pretty cool, little dead trees there. You can see another little couple mini waterfalls over there, and it gets a couple more all the way up there, so I'll be going up there and then getting back. So, just left the camp for a little bit. My dad's back there, gone to see all the beautiful little waterfalls. I've gone past one, just down there, only a small one, but apparently once you get up to about the second or third one, it's supposed to get really pretty. Oh no, got across. Kind of stuck here. I'll get back to you. There you go, closer view of the water fountain. I had to speak up a little bit, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but there it is, beautiful. Start heading back now, all the way back down there. I think you can see it. Nah, it's just a lump in the ground. Just found like the coolest dead tree I've seen so far here. Branches going everywhere. There's also water fountain just a bit further up. Beautiful. See a little bit more. I'm not sure if you guys can see that behind that rock. Just got a swamp in front of me right now. Get back to you.
So it's nearly 5 o'clock, so we decided to light the fire. So Go on, Harry, see if you can get that cotton wool lit. Nearly. Get good pressure. Almost. Oh! Almost. Hang on, stop a minute. Just keep your finger where you want it. There you go, well done, lad, well done. Right, build the fire around it. Just a little twigs and stuff over it, but don't smother it. That's it, just keep feeding stuff above it. These little bits of dry stuff. That's it, don't put it out. Right, okay. We'll get that going now then, well done. Yeah, so the fire's lit now. We've been doing a bit of whittling. Behold. This is my Horlicks stirring spoon. For later, we've got some powdered Horlicks to drink. So we just whittled that. So Harry's down there. Show us what you're whittling, Harry. I've shown him the Horlicks spoon, show him the porridge spoon. Oh yes, mate, that's wicked.
The first time.
Yeah, first attempts at whittling. So yeah, that's going to be the porridge. We've got the Horlicks stirring spoon and the porridge stirring spoon, so that saves on washing up. Can't wait to get some fish and some sausages cooking on the... I've got this griddle going to stick on, so that'll be great.
Dad's started to cook some food. We've got some sea bass,
Yeah,
on some wraps maybe. My dad likes it. Got some sausages. We've got 6 of them. Only 3 on right now. With some wraps as well. We've got some butter there and some salt and pepper that Dad's putting on. Fire's all set up.
Butter on it.
Putting the butter. Batter.
Oh, it's going to be lovely. I'm starving now. Burnt some calories today, haven't we? I'm starving now.
Loads.
You wouldn't believe we needed loads of winter. We've bought loads of winter gear, haven't we? Because it's going to go cold at night at the minute. It's gorgeous. Got some neighbours now as well, so you can see them over there. They showed up about an hour ago when we got a little big river. They're playing in the nesting in the stream and that like we were. It's nice actually. Oh,
That stream will burn your feet once you get out.
yeah, it's cold, man. Right, nice one. So we've got all this wood round here is drying out. It's the beauty of this system here. You've got a bit of a heat reflector and also you can dry your next lot of timber out. So yeah, it's going really well. The fire's really well established. Right, put this in the rubbish bag. So it's 20 to 8 and it's going dark pretty soon. The sun's gone down behind those hills. So we're just boiling some water out the stream. We're going to have a couple of Horlicks. And then we're going to pump our air beds, blow our air beds up and sort our sleeping bags and stuff out. Maybe sit by the fire for a bit, but the wind's changed. When we got here this morning it was going this way and now it's just changed and it's blowing all the smoke where we were sat, so that's a bit inconvenient. Never mind. Alright, well I had to check in, right, because this is really funny. Sorry, let me just adjust the camera. I was like Mr. Cleverclogs when we got here because the wind was blowing this way, right? So we thought, well, we'll put the tent here, we'll set up a chair here, we'll have the fire there, and all day it's blown that way, and then just as it's going dark, the wind has completely reversed. Now it's gone out now because we've put it out, but you can still see it's going. We had to put the fire out because it was physically impossible to sit there. As you can see, it is still going that way, even though it's pretty much out, but it was just totally smoking the tent out and going that way, so Mother Nature's defeated the best laid plans there, but it's quite funny anyway. Anyway, it doesn't really pick it up on the camera, but it's pretty dark now. There's a little plane going over. It's about 8 o'clock, so we're having a Horlicks. We've been doing a bit of whittling, and yeah, we're just going to chill. And we had the billy can out to boil some stream water to make our Horlicks. And now we've just poured a few cans of water on that. We're going to do another one in a minute because it's still smoking. But yeah, it looks like it's probably going to be bedtime for us in half an hour. Morning, Harry. Did you sleep alright? Not bad.
Massive lump on the floor.
Is this what?
Massive lump on the floor.
It was alright though, wasn't it? It got really cold in the night actually, but we managed to keep warm. So, got a lot of packing up to do, and we're just going to see if we can make some porridge first. Just boiling the water for the porridge with a little billy can and the wood stove. I'm ready for some hot porridge, I can tell you. It is a nice morning. It's going to be a nice day, but it's cold at the moment. The temperature difference last night was ridiculous. You know, we were knocking about in t-shirts all day, and then it just suddenly went down to about 3 degrees. So that's the time of year though. Morning, sheep. That's very cute, that little lamb, innit? Trying to get breakfast off Mum. I don't think Mum's too keen. Ah, very cute. Okay, so that was our neighbours up there. We're going now. We've just crossed the stream because the path's on this side, such as it is. That's where we camped up there. So we're going to head back this way now. So yeah, it's been great. The sun's slowly coming out. It's still only 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's a bit cooler than yesterday, but I think it's going to be a nice day again. Right, so we've got an hour's walk back to the car and then home. Oh, so I'm a bit out of breath, so we're just slogging up this hill. We just found a little buddy. Hello, Mr. Toad. He's got little skinny legs though, and you'd always think of, like, you know, eating frog's legs or whatever. I think that's a toad though, isn't it? But he's got chicken legs, this guy. Oh, look at him there, just chilling out. Hello. Oh, and yet another toad having a wallow. They're everywhere on this path today. This is the time of year for them.